Hey y'all, we out and about. And I don't know if she gonna want to be on camera for a quick second, but I got precious cargo with me today. You wanna say hi to the peoples real quick?
In a second.
Y'all hold on. She already beautiful, but she getting herself together. Hey, that's my mini me. She's many parts of me. All right, so anyway, what's on the agenda for today? I'm out running errands, but I'm not going to be long because I have to come back and start my next project. Y'all know normally what I do is I grab everything I need for my projects during the weekend, and that way I wake up and after my coffee and breakfast I can go ahead and just get started. I've been lazy this week and I didn't do none of that. So now I got to run errands, grab the things that I need, and then I got to come back and prep the area that I'm going to be working on. I got to take all the stuff off the walls, including the switch plates and outlet covers. I did, however, order the things that I need to order, and they will be here Monday, I believe. So I'll be able to get the bulk of what I need to take care of today, which is the painting, out of the way. And then once the other items arrive, I'll be ready to go ahead and actually put everything back on the wall and assemble the room and everything. So this particular project is going to be a tad bit shorter than the other projects I'm working on, because the bulk of what I need to do in this space is paint. I literally have already decorated the space, which is the stuff I have to take off the wall. I'm not changing anything except for one little piece, and then but everything that's in this space is going to go back in the space once the walls are done. So I just want to come back and just kind of let y'all know what I had going on. And we will, as per usual, kind of give you updates throughout the day, let you know what's going on. The other thing is I am making a stop at my favorite Asian market. I know that I'm getting seafood from there, so there may be a cooking video coming. Not 100% sure, but we gonna make it do what it do. All right. Hey y'all, so I came back for this quick update. So far I have made it to Dollar Tree. We went to one Walmart. I didn't find, because I'm looking for a blind for my bedroom window, so I didn't find that. They were out of stock. There's another Dollar Tree that we passed coming to my favorite Asian food market, and so I got some fish and everything out of there for me and my husband, among a few other things. I did find the banana flowers, just FYI, if y'all were watching my other video and I was telling you about the banana flowers in the can. You can use your hand here. The banana flowers in the can.
I was just waiting because you were talking.
Oh, no, you don't have to wait. The banana flowers in the can. I got 2 cans. So, yay. Y'all going to be seeing a video of me trying to make the mock fried fish with the banana flowers. And Tabitha Brown uses nori fukaki, which is a seaweed seasoning that makes your plant-based products taste like seafood. So I actually found they had like 4 different flavors in there. I didn't even know that. But it lets me know now that I don't have to order it, because I was going to order it, but I'm glad I didn't. So I got the one with the, I think it's like roasted seaweed and sesames or something like that. So I'm going to use that with the fish fry. on the banana flowers when I make them. I also, the other day, I didn't show y'all because I was doing it for the first time, and I was like, I didn't even know if they was gonna come out. But I made some fried hearts of palm. I didn't have the Norifakaki at the time. I wish I did, because they came out really good. They were so tasty, but I can't do like fried food like that because I don't have my gallbladder anymore. So eating too much of that stuff usually makes me sick, and I'll be belching grease all day. So fortunately, because I only ate like maybe 2 pieces of that, well, 2 pieces for sure, um that I didn't have any problem. But yeah, you don't want to eat all that stuff on a regular basis. Anyway, about to go ahead and get out of there, check this other Walmart for the blind, and then I got like 2 more stops, and then I'm headed home. I'm tired, y'all. It is 102 degrees out here. I have no idea what the heat index is like.
It's too hot.
Yes, it's hot. But I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. Hey, y'all. So I'm back. The clip that you saw before this one, my daughter and I was out running errands, and I literally said that I was not going to be out all day. The plan was for me to have my list, grab the things that I need, not to kind of dilly-dally, get in, get out, do the stuff that I had to do. And to get back to the house, I say maybe an hour, hour and a half at the most. So I don't even remember like what time we actually left. But I do know that by the time we got back, it was after 6 o'clock. So I spent way more time out. And my daughter was a huge help because, I was brainstorming. And what happened was I have been watching like YouTube videos on home decor, DIYs, things like that. And the reason I was watching those videos is because I was looking for something specific. I was looking for little DIYs that I could do for like wall art and that sort of thing. And I wanted I wanted these pieces to be cute, inexpensive, but I wanted to I wanted to do it myself. Not huge on painting, so I really wasn't looking for anything where I had to actually, like, how they do the paint and they do the swirl, like the marble texture and all that, or they do something with the resin, and I didn't want to do any of that. I just wanted some, where I can grab some pieces, paint those pieces, put them together, and stuff like that. So anyway, I did see quite a few videos, and I thought the videos were easy to follow. It actually produced something that I was extremely interested in. So I had a couple of ideas in my head. So anyway, the thing of it is, out of all the running around that we were doing, the very last thing that I had to do was go to Home Depot and get the paint for me to start on my next project. Why did I go get everything else but the paint? So I was telling my daughter because last night, before she left, I was sitting there and my legs started hurting. And so I was like, I don't know, maybe not getting the paint was a sign that I just need to go ahead and rest. So y'all know I'm real big on listening to my body. I don't have time to play. I don't have time to, be in a situation where I can't walk and all that kind of stuff. And so I kid y'all not, because y'all know I have arthritis in my feet too, right? So from where my toe joints are, like from not the toes but behind the toes, the joint, from that point on my right foot all the way up to just below my knee. When I tell you the amount of pain I'm experiencing, it is so uncomfortable. And the funny thing is, the last time I felt like this, is when I discovered that I had the arthritis in my legs or in my feet. And my feet were swollen. This is before the weight loss and all that. And it was due to the fact that it flared up from me doing too much. So the difference this time is obviously the weight is gone, but my foot is not swollen. It just hurts really bad. So from where my toe joint is to just below my knee, it literally feels like my legs should be 2 to 3 times the size that it is, but it's not. My leg is not swollen at all. It's very tender. To massage it is very soothing. To extend, like stretch it and stuff like that, to like when I bend my toes to stretch my foot out, is that helps quite a bit. And it does alleviate some of the pain for about maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and then it starts hurting again. So what I decided was I was not going to start this project this weekend. I am going to listen to my body. I just think that because it was 102 degrees yesterday, y'all. It was 102 degrees. That's not the heat index. That's what the heat was. So I have no idea what the heat index was. We went into 99 Ranch. We went to H-E-B. We went to, I can tell you because I have my list right here. Just take that. Yeah, so I did not go to King Dollar. That's my favorite dollar store. But we went to 3 Dollar Trees because I was looking for the products I needed to do these projects, these little DIYs. We did go to my Asian market, 99 Ranch. We went to we went to 3 Walmarts. We went to H-E-B's, and then I needed to go to the place. It's a store called Jovi's. It's owned by H-E-B, but it's more of a discount grocery store. And that's the only place I've been able to find my Sasson seasoning. Y'all know I use Sasson for everything. So I got the 2 of the real big containers of the Sasson seasoning. And I got 2 because it took me so long to get back over there. I was like, I don't want to run out again. And I literally only had like maybe 3 teaspoons of it left. So I was like, I ain't going to be able to cook nothing with that, you know. But anyway, so we were doing all that back and forth, running around in and out of the car in that 102 degree heat. When we went to one of the Dollar Trees, I had the hardest time. It's like it was almost like when I have hot flashes, and I haven't had a hot flash in a while. But for some reason, I couldn't cool off. My body could not cool off. And my daughter kept saying, that's because it's hot in here. It's not, the AC is not on. So she asked the guy, is the AC on? He was like, okay, really say. But when we went into the grocery store after that, we could clearly tell the difference. So the AC must not have been working. But anyway, I did have like a little period there where I was struggling to cool off. And I was just saying to myself, I hope I don't get sick, because when when I get hot like that, my body temperature goes up. You know, eventually I start feeling bad. I start feeling nauseous and dizzy, and it's just time to go home. But the funny thing is, while I was out, my leg wasn't hurting. It wasn't hurting me at all. But the minute I stopped moving, oh my God, from that point forward, my leg just started throbbing. So yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and just relax, and I am going to also use this as an opportunity to do a recap. So we are past June 30th. I am just, I don't know how to describe it. I'm not over the moon or whatever about my results for my progress for the month of June, but I am pleased. I'm pleased. I'm not disappointed, because I think that my approach to what I wanted to accomplish this month versus what I actually accomplished, and my mindset during this process, it was completely different. It was just, I don't know. It was like I went in and I'm like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and blah, blah, blah. And as I started moving through this process, I started having these conversations with myself and making myself realize that you don't have to do all of that. You seriously can focus on one thing, or focus on, you know, a collection of things, and just, you know, just take your time. And, you know, you don't always have to go in like gangbusters and, you know, knock everything down and build it back up and make it look different and all that. You know, sometimes it's the process itself is about teaching yourself how to, rethink, you know, like retraining your brain how to process information. And so as I reflect on the things that I accomplished during this journey, that's pretty much what happened to me. It's like my brain is starting to process things differently, and to help me understand about doing things at a pace where I don't feel like I'm rushing. I don't feel like I have to do it all. And I know for some people, this is probably like common sense for you. But for a person who is always busy, always on the go, always have to be doing something, that it's not common sense. It's not, and it's not even about common sense, but it's not that simple. And so I'm just a busy-minded person. I have always been that way. I'm a creative. And what I mean by that, a lot of people don't, know my backstory, but, I grew up from, 9 years of age writing poetry, writing lyrics of songs. Eventually, at a point in my life, I started doing pre-production, like developing music. And I've never been an artistic person from the standpoint of being able to draw or paint or things like that. But my talent has always been in how I express myself through words. Whether it's written word, spoken word, it's always been about self-expression, from a literary standpoint. And when you have a mind like that, sometimes being a creative means that you have periods where you can't turn your brain off, because your mind is constantly creating new things and new ideas and looking at things from a perspective that is so fresh and innovative. And so now you're down this path of, you want to explore what that looks like to you, and you want to know how communicating what you're experiencing makes other people feel, and so things like that. So yeah, I'm learning a lot about myself by me taking this journey, and I'm excited to discover, what that means going forward. And so this was supposed to be for 6 weeks, and we started on the 1st of June. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it was the 8th of July. So from the 1st to the 8th of July is supposed to be a reflection period. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I have been doing so much that I have not really been tracking it. I can always go back and look and see, the time period and things like that. But we talked about rewarding ourselves, and what I was going to do was, I think I said like 10 cents a minute or something like that for the time that I worked out and was active and different things like that. And I did hit a point where I stopped caring about how much time I was spending working on projects and exercising and stuff, and just enjoying the activity. And I believe, to me, that says a lot, because it wasn't about doing it for the reward. It was about doing it because of how it made me feel. And so I think that's what I'm going to go with. Even though I wanted to use the money for something, I think what I'm going to go with is just the reward for me, and this for this journey is going to be just the feeling that I walk away with, the sense of accomplishment, knowing that I did so much on my own. Not that, I don't need nobody and don't need nobody help, but just, I wanting to be able to do new things and try different things, and feel like I actually am strong enough, internally, emotionally, physically, to do these things by myself or with little help. And so I have a really good feeling about, the things that I've been doing, because I've accomplished that very task. I've been able to walk away with positive memories, with positive thoughts, with a positive experience. And so that's what I'm going to reward myself with, is just remembering those things and sitting in that space where I can remember how it felt to finish something, and to feel like, be proud of myself. And so I'm good with that. I'm good with not getting the money, and because I feel like I've spent even though that was part of the journey anyway. Doing my renovations, I spent, you know, money on things that I wanted to do anyway. So that's what we're gonna go with. So that's gonna be my recap for my June wellness challenge. I had a ball, and I look forward to continuing enjoying this journey in my life and growing, learning more about myself, understanding what it is that I need what I need for myself from each different areas of health and wellness, what I can offer in those areas as well. Finding peace and joy and happiness in things that are not tangible, and just learning and understanding the importance of living in the moment. So with that being said, as part of the project, some of the stuff that I got, I wanted to show you because none of this stuff is put together, and I just was thinking about stuff and trying to figure out how I wanted to do it. One of the things that I saw on Instagram, she does DIYs and stuff like that. She used a shelf like this, but the shelf that she used was smaller. Now, out of 3 Dollar Trees, we found the type of shelf, but we could only find the big one. So the shelf that she used these little crates, and it was only space enough for 2. And then she had 2, so it was 4 all together, 2 side by side, and then 2 stacked on top. And then she had another one of these shelves on top, and she used it for, she painted them white, and she used it for a display for perfume. I wanted to use this to create something in my husband's closet, because y'all know I'm finished, but I'm still putting like little touches and stuff as I looking for artwork, putting little touches on things as I come across them, just to kind of, you know, really give it a finished and put together look, but it's ready for use. So that's what I found. The only problem is his largest bottle of cologne, because I was thinking about his cologne bar. Largest bottle of the cologne won't fit in this. So I was like, oh, that sucks, because I wanted to put his brand cologne on the display, because you can hang this has little things to hang it off the wall. So I was gonna hang it off the wall with all of these, because this one will hold 5, so he was gonna have 10, and I wanted to hang it off the wall, but the largest bottle of brand cologne won't fit. So that's what I was thinking, is like put all his brand cologne on display, and then his dupes will be on his crystal cake platter, but the big bottle won't fit, so it will wind up being with the dupes, and that's not what I wanted. So I'm thinking if I still want to do that, or if I want to use this for something else. The other thing that she did was inside on the bottom here, she used mirror reflective paper, and that gave it a really blinged out look. Plus she added, you know, bling trim, and she added twinkle lights, but I wasn't going to do that. So the other thing that I picked up was these boards, and this was another project. They used a yardstick as the base, covered these with mirror reflective tape, and it was like, I think, gold and silver. The big one was gold, the little one was silver, and she just alternated them side by side like this. So it was the big little, big little, big little, and she put it like the yardstick ran across the back, and it was a piece like this, and she created a piece of wall art, and it was really cute. I really liked that. And ironically enough, the person who did this, these 2 projects, was the same person. So I've been checking out a lot of stuff on her channel. I did another project where I used this bling wrap, and what I know about this wrap from the Dollar Tree is you don't get a lot on a roll. So it wasn't until the 3rd Dollar Tree that I actually found it, because I was looking for some more because I was out. And when I found it, I just took everything that they had on the shelf, because I'm like, you don't get much on a roll, and I don't want to start a project and then run out again. The other thing is, I thought about, like, he has watches, and I don't know, you know, I might paint these. I'm not 100% sure, but they're pegboards, and they come in white and black. And I got 2 white and 1 black, and I was just going to put them, you know, side by side like that. And it was funny because the packaging that came, the pegboard, because I was like, how do you put these on the wall? It said it come with self-adhesive something. And then at the very end of the description, because it was like talking about you don't have to drill holes in the wall. At the very end of the description, it says sold separately. I was like, how does it come with the pegboard if it's sold separately? Crazy, right? But each pegboard, you know, they sell these, the actual pegs, individually. So what I kind of thought about was I could put these like on the wall, and he could actually hang off like his jewelry, his watches, you know, even his glasses or something. So I'm still kind of toying with that idea. So, like I said, I got 2 white, 1 black, and I got the white pegs and the black pegs to match. But now I got to go back, whenever I go back to the store, I have to look and see what they're talking about, the pieces that actually go on the back of here for you to be able to hang it. Crazy. These I really had no plan of getting, but I wanted you to see them because they are some really beautiful velvet push pins, and they're gray. And I got these because of the fact that they're gray, but they're pretty to use because all of downstairs in my house is going to be a shade of gray, same as the closet. And I was like, oh, I probably could wind up using these for some type of project. So if you can see those. But anyway, those are some of the things that I got. Oh, I did get some foam board. That's for a different project. I put blinds because the blind, I think I told y'all this before, that they put blinds in my house, but they only put it like in the front of the house. So like on the side of the house, so my workroom and my husband's game room, the windows are on the side. There aren't any blinds in those windows. And then on the back of the house, there aren't any blinds on those windows. So we just had curtains up for the longest. We never put any blinds. So the other day we actually bought blinds. We went to buy 3. 1 for the media room, the theater room, 1 for our master bedroom, and 1 for the living room. But they only had 2. So yesterday I was actually able to find the last one because my husband put up the blinds in the theater room, and he put up the blinds in the living room, and it makes a huge difference. With all this heat, it actually makes it darker and keeps the rooms cooler. So now I have the one for my master bedroom and he's gonna put that up. The other thing was I still have to get the crown molding. I did wind up, and I told y'all this before, I wind up purchasing a circular saw. I watched a video on building a work table in the, you know, that goes in the garage, and so I'm gonna be taking some measurements because I need to figure out what's the appropriate height for me. My husband is not that much taller than I am, so he'll still be able to use it and it won't be too low. But I have to figure out what the appropriate height is for me, and then how big I want it. You know, long and wide, how I want it. I want to be able to do multiple things on it, so that's the other. I don't remember what I was talking about, but anyway, I had to replace the battery in my camera, so I'm not really sure where I left off, but we're gonna go ahead and just finish this anyway. But yeah, so I found the blinds. Crown molding. Yeah, so I have to get I still have to get the crown molding. Oh, the work table. Yeah, so once I get the dimensions of the work table, then I'm going to figure out what supplies I need and go ahead and get started, because I really want to have a place that I can go and, you know, make cuts and things like that, and it's not at my house. And yeah, I got a vacuum cleaner, but who wants to be, you know, sawdust all over their house, all over their carpet and stuff. So yeah, so I am going to be taking a break today. I'm resting and just gonna focus. I'm almost finished. This is one of the juices that I made, and this is the last of the. This one is carrot. So I think I'm just gonna be drinking juice all day, drinking my water. I haven't eaten, so I haven't taken my medicine, but I'm gonna be doing that. And I think that's the other thing too, is that yesterday, you know, I took my blood pressure medicine, but I didn't take. I think all I had left was my, I think I had one iron pill and my pain pill. So that was the other thing, is I didn't take any pain medicine yesterday. And I really should have before I got out there and start moving around. But yeah, so I am going to go ahead and I'm going to end the video. I don't think I have any other updates for you. I will come back next week with a recap or an update on my reflective week, because that's where the period that I'm in now. The wellness challenge is over, and so you know, now I'm at a point where I'm just kind of reflecting on the goals that I met and anything that I, you know, making plans for anything that I need to focus my energy on, taking care of myself, and then so I'll just come back with another video letting you all know what those goals are. Okay, so that's gonna do it for me. If you're not already a member of the Fetch fam, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and download that app, scan my QR code, and get to scanning those receipts. You might as well take advantage of it. You're already spending the money. The receipts translates into points, the points translates into cash, and you can redeem that cash via store card or cash card, or you can donate to charity. Well, all right, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, but you know we don't do so without saying, love yourself, love somebody else, and until next time, y'all take care. Bye.